It's fresh off a Grammy nomination and riding a wave of global acclaim, Mortimer joins us in studio. Mortimer, welcome. Congratulations to you, sir.
Respect.
Sound effect, Marty, I mean, wow. Listen, it was such a joy to see you out there, really, you know, among everybody, embracing the moment. What was that like when they told you that your album made that first cut and then to make the final cut among 4 others?
I think, I don't know if I heard 2 separate things.
Okay, so you didn't hear the first nomination, okay.
The first nomination, we were in Grenada for a show, and you know, I was fasting, looking at the nomination situation, and I didn't remember the time difference. Mm-hmm. So I think it had already gotten nominated, because I got messages like, yo, congrats, and I was like, congrats for what? You know what I mean? And then I saw my team busting after that with a bunch of excitement, clear almost like bust a blood vessel. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it was just crazy vibes, and that's when we found out. But you know, it was a nice place that we found out. We were chilling at a place named Cap Jaluka, was it?
Oh, wow.
Or a different, what? Or Silver Sands. I think it was Silver Sands. It was really nice. And no better place to get a great news like that.
Wow. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about, you know, From Within and the kind of work that went into creating this masterpiece.
Just, listen, man, my music, for me, is, I've never, the audience is never on my mind like with music, you know. It's always just been an outlet for me, for my emotions, to make sense of my life, to make sense of what's happening inside me, to make sense of what I see happening around me. You know, it was never anything else other than that. I've just been fortunate enough that within this space and time that I've been given to express that kind of thing, that people can relate to it, you know, and people like it sonically, it's pleasing to them, and that's something that I give thanks for, you know. From Within is nothing different than just me trying to figure out my own self, me trying to answer some questions that I ask myself within myself all the time, and you know, it's just an outlet, man, you know, for me personally. We took years working on that project, me and Winter, you know. Getting it sonically ready. Winter himself too is very inspirational human being, very meticulous, you know, creative, which I really appreciate. He pays special attention to detail, you know what I mean? He is amazing, you know, so large up overstand all the time. You know, Claire Usman, you know, I love her with all my heart, man. You know, she works very hard on my behalf, you know, and I didn't do this project by myself. You know what I mean? So while I may have expressed myself, you know, in the quiet of my home, within the space of what we call an industry, you know, musically, you know, that's a team effort right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah. You know, I love the fact that you mentioned other persons who were there to support you along the journey. Was there a point when you were making the music, whether in the studio or wherever you were, that you knew for sure that this was going to be the project that would propel you to another level of your career?
No, I don't think about those things, Debbie. I don't. I really don't.
Yeah. You're just doing it from your soul.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's connecting, Morty. Honestly, I think that's what's connecting with a lot of people, because when you do particular songs, like they can hear themselves, they hear their own journey, you know, in the lyrics, in the way in which you compose everything. Let's talk about being there, though. Let's talk about being at the Grammys. So you're there and around it. Was that ever a part of the vision for you at all? You say don't think about those things, really. But did you feel like, I feel like I've gotten a little bit closer to, you know, a dream that I have on the inside?
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, it was an absolute blessing being there, Debbie. You see me? It just goes to show that the kind of value that we add within the space, within the creative space, within the space of us as human beings here on earth at this time. You know, so like that, you know, where the industry is concerned and, you know, music as a business is concerned, it's a very cool accomplishment, you know. And my first album at that too, you know what I mean? So like, when I stopped to have my little pat myself on the shoulder moment, you know what I mean, as everybody keep encouraging me to have.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean, all the time. It's like, nothing is wrong with being proud of yourself.
Yeah.
And I know, you know what I mean, but I don't want to get too caught up in that, you know what I mean? And 'cause I know these things can swell your head and, you know, just kind of take you off course.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
Touching on you, you know, being on course and staying on course, how would this then possibly even shift your perspective of your goals moving forward and what else you want to accomplish? Because yes, this is a big fete, but, you know, how is this shifting things for you?
Listen, the goal is still the same, to use my time here on earth, no matter how much or how little, to inject some love, you know. To make some things that are upside down, right side up.
Yeah.
You know, that's all.
Yeah,
definitely.
Still the same.
Yeah.
To me.
The style of soulful music that you do, it's signature to who you are, right? Are you continuing on that course for whatever is coming next for Mortimer?
For the next album?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I already started working on my other album. Long time to, as a matter of fact. Now I have to be starting over because when I went to Rome for the first time last year, they stole all my stuff. I was working.
I
was working on a project for somebody, producing a project for somebody's album, and I decided, you know, let me take my setup with me and edit some guitars while I'm there, like on an off day or whatever it is. And yeah, they stole all my stuff, and I mean my backup. I brought both my backups.
Oh my God.
I never have no cloud and all them kind of. The only cloud I know is rain cloud. You see me? And everything, like music that I've made over the last couple of years, like just gone. Every idea. We didn't get it back. Nothing. Nothing. You know, so right now I'm in the process of. But you know what, I give thanks for it, you know, because guess what? Within that time, I got to do a little more soul searching and a little more I mean, I don't know how much more deeper I can get within myself, you know. But I think there is always deeper in it.
Yeah.
There's always more to learn about, you know, environment and about yourself. So and in that space, I got to learn some guitar, you know, when I didn't have my setup and thing, and I wanted a particular machine, a particular computer and thing that I just kind of wait on a little bit and thing. Now I got it, and just back in the studio, man, like my studio was locked in my house for the past 8 months and other whatever it is, you know what I mean? And I was just like outside playing the guitar or whatever it is and just learning other stuff and writing and, you know, putting this. And now I'm just back on the saddle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Getting some work in.
Well, I know, Mortimer, unfortunately, we are out of time.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we are already.
We could even talk to you for days, though, dude.
Really
okay, fine. You know what? We're going to be extra proud for you on your behalf.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
We're going to celebrate this moment because I also thought it was really monumental to have this nomination on your debut album. So we know what's going to happen for the next time, Marty.
Yeah.
We're just saying.
Thank you.
Job well done.
And listen, before we even leave, I want to thank everybody, like, just on TV.
Yeah.
Overall, you know, just for the support over the years, for listening to my heart and, you know, giving me a space within yours, you know. That means a lot. Media as well, large up to all media that supported Mortimer's music, my music over the years. That means a lot. Every cameraman, every dub man, every DJ, every TV host or hostess, anything, you know what I mean? I just really give thanks for the support.
We're proud of you. We're proud of you.
Yes.
Mortimer, thank you so much for joining us this morning, guys. Listen, this has been amazing. We send our congratulations to all the nominees and again to the winner of the category. All right, well, we have so much more.